Of course, I get her out of the house and I can't even think of anything to say. Hey,
Yes.
have you settled into life at the mansion?
I have. Everyone has been such a big help.
That's good to hear.
Indeed.
Oh, so dry. So,
Yes.
Nellie told me she had you help redecorate her room some time back.
Ah, yes. That was shortly after I arrived. You know, she asked me where I came from. Ahem. What of it?
Yeah, that day Nellie told me that you don't...
I don't...
Never mind, sorry. It's not important.
Do you also not ask girls their name shades?
It is important, but I can't just ask how she feels about me. I don't even know her name. Maybe I should ask for her name! What?
Because he said the cringe is real because it's me, that this is all me. So of course I had to tease him.
Aww. That would make it sound like I... Forget sound like, I do, don't I?
Lord Mel.
Oh, sorry. Had something on my mind. It looks like it might rain again today. Talking about the weather, oh yes. The weather usually gets better as summer approaches, not worse like it has been.
It won't be a heavy storm, though.
No?
The wind is too gentle.
You can tell from that?
Vaguely, but yes.
Huh. That's impressive. I often leave the house unprepared, only to find myself slushing back in the rain. You laugh a lot more than you used to.
Do I?
Yeah, and I like that. You look better with a smile on your face.
A smile suits Lady Nellie much more than I.
Oh, rejected. What? Her smile and your smile are completely different.
Also, a smile suits you as well, Lord Mel.
Do you really think so? What am I supposed to do in the face of a smile like that? So,
Yes?
knowing her, if I ask if I'm imposing, she'll say no without hesitation. Trying to cover myself isn't going to get me anywhere. Hold on a second.
I've never asked your name!
I never did get you those flowers like I promised, girl whose name I don't know. There was a single white rose blooming in the garden. Well, about that. I was planning to give it to you, but it disappeared before I had the chance. So, I'd like you to have this. It's not a real rose, but it won't wilt either.
Mel was holding an ornamental white rose. It was an impressively detailed replica of the real thing, crafted by an incredibly skilled artisan's hand. It was, I imagine, made by the same craftsman from whom Mel had ordered Nellie's birthday necklace. The young man, who but a handful of days earlier had said he had no sweetheart, had come in to commission a present for a girl. The master of the shop must have been quite surprised, thinking he was two-timing.
Oh.
Or perhaps it had given him a good laugh instead.
Or both.
It was for this moment that he so desperately sought for time together with a white-haired girl.
I don't know what you like, so I had to base it on my sister's taste.
My apologies. I cannot accept this.
She'll only accept it from Nellie, so give it to her. Is the design not to your liking?
No, I just...
If you're concerned about how much I paid for it, don't be. I just want you to have it, that's all. Please.
Why are you so kind to me?
You don't even know my name. Why? Because...
It's microwaving again.
Why? Because...
I'm sorry, I can't accept it. A clear glint of flustered panic was visible in her red eyes.
Huh, you learn something every day.
A clear glint of flustered panic was visible in her red eyes, which I already read. God, this game trips me so much when it just like adds the other lines. There is not a girl in the world whose heart would not flutter at the sight of a sparkling rose accessory, except those who can't wear jewelry because their skin is too sensitive.
Oh!
But her reaction was far from delight. As a matter of fact, there were traces of fear and apprehension in her countenance.
What's countenance?
Like her disposition, how she's holding herself.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I beg your pardon.
Hold on! Is that a new face?
Mm-hmm. With a look of distress on her face, the white-haired girl made to run off, but Mel grabbed her by the arm in the nick of time.
At least, tell me your name. I mean, why?
I'm gay.
Is it because you dislike me?
I never said.
Something's wrong with me. From the day you arrived at the mansion, it's like I haven't been myself. I've been strangely aflutter ever since then. Whether I try to study, or whether I try to read, none of it sticks. I'm just looking at pages of text, tracing rows of letter, only for them to disappear as soon as I look away. It's all because of you. I want to know your name!
I truly am sorry. Please, don't be any more generous than you already have. When I'm with you, my willpower wavers.
What do you mean by that?
I'm so sorry.
Wait! Oh, that's a beautiful sprite.
Mm-hmm. Mel's grip loosened for a moment, allowing her to slip free and dart off like a gust of wind, not giving him a chance to stop her a second time. The dumbfounded, flaxen-haired boy stood frozen in place, quite literally, left all by himself. The breeze, which the white-haired girl had called gentle earlier, felt faintly chilly, almost as if mocking him.
It looks like she's even less fond of me than I thought. God, I'm crying. I'm pathetic.
Well, if it isn't Mel, what might you be? Oh. Are you crying?
I'm so pitiful. Sorry you had to see this.
Think nothing of it. I passed by a girl just a few moments ago. She appeared to be rather distressed as well. Did something happen between the two of you?
I wasn't good enough, it seems.
Not good enough?
That was the new maid I was telling you about before. I was, like you said, Father, I was keen on her. Quite. Enough to bring me to tears like a miserable child. But she rejected me. You don't even know her name. I don't even have what it takes to be a stand-in prince.
Mel, have you asked her name? We aren't gonna let this go.
I apologize for complaining to you about this. I'm completely hopeless.
Mel.
Please, don't try to cheer me up. I don't need any sympathy, I just...
No. Mel, listen to me.
What?
I've seen that girl before.
What do you mean?
But, You said she was a servant at your house, right? In which case...
Yes, she is. Please tell me, Father. Where did you see her? Why must you be so evasive?
It was probably someone else with white hair and red eyes.
Someone else with white hair and red eyes? You're saying you mistook someone who stands out as much as her? Father.
She and a man who I assume is her father paid a visit to the church once. They came asking for food, their clothes in tatters. The two were emaciated. I don't think they were eating daily.
What? Well, wait a minute, are you saying...
She's a beggar.
Is her dad that guy that we gave money to? But Father said she came from an esteemed house.
Which is why I said I might be mistaken, Mel. She has a singular aspect, but it is possible there is another girl who looks similar.
Did you ask her name?
Deep down, though, the priest surely believed the opposite. And so he said sternly, like teacher to pupil,
But you must be absolutely certain, Mel. Understood? You cannot proceed any further without knowing her ancestry.
May I visit the church, Father?
By all means.
In the back of Mel's mind, a vision of the night of the storm, the night of the white-haired girl arrived at the mansion was surely replaying. She had been wearing little more than rags and covered in grime, hardly the appearance of a respectable young lady of class.
Have I been putting her through unnecessary stress? If she actually turns out to be nameless, which I don't know because I never asked, to be rankless, no matter where she comes from, my heart is decided. I will not fool myself about how I feel any longer. No, I cannot fool myself. But how does she feel? What will everyone else think? I have to find out why she was welcomed into our house. I'll ask Mother or Father. No. If for some reason they don't know she isn't aristocratic, I'm better off not saying anything. But if they don't, then does that mean she's been lying to us? And to them? I have to find out. This time I must get answers, like her name.
No, absolutely not. You come back and the first thing you say is that? I hate you, Father. I will not stand for this. Why? Why would he suddenly throw that on me? He didn't even ask for my opinion.
Oh, is she getting married?
No, I won't do it. I'm fine just the way things are. I'm just fine. Dearest Mel, I need your help. I don't. I don't want to get married.
I knew it.
This may seem sudden, but I must confess that I made a grave mistake. My transgression is that I was unable to completely predict where this path we were traveling led. My hands were full dealing with my immediate day-to-day tasks, so I could do naught but pray there was happiness waiting in the future. Happiness for everyone who lived within Rose Manor. But I am but a mere maid. Sure you are.
Mm-hmm.
There are limits to what I am allowed to do. And furthermore, it was not my place to offer her my hand. Roads, such as the one were following, have a way of diverging with little warning. And if you do not turn the wheel exactly right at those sudden forks, you may end up somewhere horribly off course. I was well aware of that fact, which is why I thought that what I did was for the best.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Here you go.
Yes, thank you. It's happening again. I made sure the door was closed, but I can sense someone standing there. Someone watching me. Footsteps. They're looking down at me. I want to open my eyes, but I can't do it. Curses. You're just going to leave without doing anything, aren't you?
I can just imagine Shades being like Mermaid Man from SpongeBob and losing his shit. Curses! Curses!
Hurry up and get out of here. Free me from this torture. Evil! Oh. No, tonight they're on my bed now, looking down on me. My neck. Oh. I can't speak. I can't move. Oh. These cold fingers. It's a body! Oh. That soft breath. What? Is it Nellie? Why? I can move my body. But that's not important right now. What the hell? Oh.
You smell of roses. The scent of a world far removed from ours. He made to gasp at the sight before him, only to realize he could not. Yeah, you did, Tori. The pressure of her cold fingertips wrapped around his throat robbed him almost entirely of the ability to breathe. Is he?
Why? He's got
He's
thing
mostly
on.
naked. He silently mouthed the word. For that moment, at least, her melancholic ruby eyes were focused wholly on the flaxen-haired young man. In them glowed a faint flicker of willpower, and the continuously burning agitation that roused her to action. I told you to stop being so kind to me.
Now you die! Why?
It will be over soon. Please, don't make any noise.
Why?
To put an end to this family. You are my only.
Why are you shaking?
What? Upon hearing Mel's words, the strength drained from her slender fingers.
His heart is so pretty.
He had not been questioning why she would do such a thing. There was, of course, a trace of bewilderment visible in his eyes. But he did not shout, nor did he tremble in fear. He instead expressed concern for the young woman who looked like a cornered rabbit. I am not shaking.
You are. I can see it.
As he slowly regained his breath, Mel's voice too grew clear. And conversely, the red-haired girl's eyes grew progressively more faint and raspy.
You are not doing this because you gently want to. There is some other reason.
This is what I desire.
Have you been to my room before? You have.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'll be damned. I'd also like your name. So tell me, why are you shaking, girl, whose name I do not know? You're not putting any pressure on my neck.
Why haven't you run?
Because I cannot fathom why you would do this, so I'm not afraid. Do you hate me so deeply you want me dead?
Bye.
Bye-bye, Livy. Do you despise me to the point you would be willing to take my life with your own hands?
No. No, I don't.
See? Like I said, there's another reason. If it isn't because you detest me, then tell me, why is it? Did she not just say that to get rid of this family, Mal?
I'm sorry. I will leave your room now. I will do my best not to bother you any further. So please forget anything ever happened.
Do you think I'm just going to say okay and let you go? Why can't you tell me the reason?
I'm sorry.
Alright, then I'll try and guess.
What?
It has something to do with your lineage. You're troubled by it somehow. Am I right? I thought so.
How do you know about that?
The priest at the church told me he had seen you before. He also told me, a little about your origin, but not your name. But that's all I know.
The plot twist, her name is the white-haired girl.
The only difference between us is social rank. I don't know what could cause you. I don't know what would cause you to do this.
He's a little dizzy from the oxygen deprivation.
Please, tell me who you really are. Tell me why you came to the mansion, and why father allowed you to be a maid, but most importantly, tell me your name. I haven't said anything to mother or father. If you're hiding the truth from them, they still don't know. But I want to. I won't get mad at you or have you punished. I'll even swear to God if you'd like. I want to be the prince who whisks you away. I want to be like the prince who rescued the girl from the dark mansion and showed her the world. I know I'm not that dependable, but I want to help you.
Why do you show me such compassion? Why do you treat me like this? I have my hands around your neck.
Why? I thought it would be obvious. Or have I not expressed myself well enough? I love you. Every time you push away, it crushes me. I didn't even know my heart could feel such distress. If you dislike me and don't want to be with me, then, well, I'll just have to live with that. As much as it may hurt. But if you have some other reason, some weight on your shoulders that you can't share with anyone else, tell me. I want to help you. There are other options. Things we can do about your...
No, that's not it.
Huh?
I've tried to hate you so many times. So yes, there's more to it than just social status. But I can't do it.
Does that really mean the white-haired girl?
I couldn't make myself do it.
What do you mean?
I had had so many chances, but I couldn't do anything. She spoke in a stifled voice, as if every word had to fight to escape her lips. She appeared so fragile, so precarious looking down on him that it seemed as though if a gust of wind were to whisk through the room, it would blow her away completely. Her pale fingers were trembling, like she had tried to squeeze them again and failed. However, her hands did not pull away from his still slender neck.
Her hand is so cold.
Your fingerprints were, like, totally covered in blood.
Blood!
Witness, what's the meaning of this?
All
Your
him.
blood-stained fingerprints were at the crime scene. You can't blame that on spaghetti.
It wasn't blood, it was spaghetti sauce.
With marinara, thank you.
Oh, we're getting technical up in here. The blood was wiped away. However, a luminol test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall?
It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders.
I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall.
About the blood-stained fingerprints.
That's Edgeworth.
Oh, was it?
Edgeworth is a Marshall
Not
fanboy.
anymore, it's not.